Hey, welcome to this video. Today is going to be kind of a foundation review. So over here I have the Skin Feels Good foundation by Lancome. So this is supposed to be a hydrating skin tint. So it has hyaluronic acid in it. It has ingredients in there that help with anti-aging and just moisturizing the skin. So it's supposed to help your skin improve even after you've washed it off. So on the packaging, it claims to be a sheer coverage that lets your natural beauty shine through. And it says too that it's a natural coverage to hide everything but your true self. And because it takes care of your skin even after you wash it off, Skin Feels Good reduces signs of fatigue by 25%, smooths wrinkles while revealing a firmer, softer, smoother, and even complexion day after day. So I've been wearing this foundation for a couple weeks now, and I will say I do really like it. I have the shade Nude Vanilla, so 01N. I will say it is a really good foundation. I think it looks really natural on the skin. It's kind of more glowy, so it gives you that nice glowy base. So let's get into reviewing this product. I will show you guys what it looks like on the face. So far, I've been applying this foundation with my fingers. So it comes in a little pump tube like this, which I really enjoy this kind of packaging. So I've just been taking about one pump here, and I've been applying it with my fingers. I like to apply most foundations with my fingers. So I've just been taking a little bit. I already put moisturizer on, and I also put my Glam Glow Illuminating Moisturizer on as well. So I'm just gonna take it on the center of my face, which I think now that I'm kind of losing my tan, it does match pretty well, I will say. It has a bit of a scent to it as well. I think it kind of smells a little bit like their perfume, which I don't personally enjoy the scent too much. So it's kind of a little bit of a turn off for me with this product. I also take it under my eyes a little bit, which I don't typically do with all foundations, but I do it with a few. Mostly ones that are like lighter coverage like this. So that's what the product looks like so far with one layer on the skin. If I want to build it up a little bit, I do find that this foundation is a little bit buildable, so I will just take a little bit more. So I've been taking about half a pump extra and then rubbing it with my fingers again to warm it up. I really enjoy putting foundation on with my fingers. I think it gives such a much more natural appearance, and it just warms it up and like melts it into the skin. Okay, so here's the foundation with two light layers on the skin. And I always go in with a couple light layers of foundation, and then I spot conceal whatever else I need to conceal on my face. So I'll do my under eyes, any blemishes with concealer, because I feel like if you go too heavy with the foundation, that's when your makeup starts to look really unnatural. So I really like to do a light layer foundation, just kind of give my skin that nice glow and even tone. And then I like to go in and just spot conceal any problem areas I might have going on. I do think that this foundation photographs well, and it does give your face a really nice fresh look to it. And in case you guys are wondering too, this foundation does have SPF 23 in it. So now going in with concealer, this is the Bye Bye Under Eye by IT Cosmetics. It's their eye lift in a tube. So it's dual ended. One side is a corrector and the other side is an illuminator. And I just take the corrector side first. It's really light, but I just dot about 3 dots of this right on the inner corner. And then I'm gonna go ahead and blend that out with my finger just to give a more natural appearance. And just putting concealer right in that inner corner just really helps brighten up the look and just helps you feel and look so much more alive and awake. So especially if you have a day that you're really tired and you just feel like your eyes look dark and you need something to freshen your look up and make it look like you spent more time on your makeup, a good concealer and corrector right on the inner corner can really brighten up your look and just help you look more awake. And I will say you can definitely go a little overboard with that product, and it's such a thick consistency that you can just put a couple dots on and that's all you need. If you do too much, it will get hard to blend out. So I would always start with a little bit and then add to it if you need to. And then next on that concealer, I'm gonna go ahead and with the illuminator side and just swipe that kind of right here. And then a few dots on the areas I would like to highlight. To blend that concealer out, I'm gonna go in with my IT Cosmetics blending brush. This is their double-sided brush. I like to use this for foundation and concealer if I'm not using my fingers. And I'm just gonna kind of tap that out. And this concealer is really good. I was kind of hesitant to purchase it at first because I always use the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Concealer. I really liked this concealer because it has the corrector in the illuminator on the same product, so I didn't have to buy two different products. And it's actually priced really well. I think it's only like $21, so it's not too bad. And it just lays really nicely on the under eye. It covers the dark circles like you want, and it really just brightens really well. So I would highly recommend that concealer. I think it looks beautiful on the under eye. And it never creases either. Like, it sits well, it stays well. I find that it just looks really natural and illuminating under the eye, so it looks really good. Next, going into spot conceal a little bit, I'm gonna go in with my Bare Minerals Bare Pro concealer, and this is in the shade, I think and this is in the shade Warm 2, Fair Light. And I'm just gonna take the concealer end of my IT Cosmetics brush, dab it on, and then I'm just gonna go under my chin here where I have a couple little spots. I don't have anything crazy going on right now. And then I like to take it on the inner corners of my nose just to kind of cover up a little bit of redness there. That's kind of where my foundation starts to come off first. So I like to just make sure that's nice and covered. For eyebrows today, we're just gonna fill them in a little bit with the Maybelline Total Temptations Brow Pencil in the shade Blonde. So I just comb them up a little bit first, and then I just take it and just fill in any sparse areas. To set the brows, I'm going in with the Glossier Boy Brow in Blonde. For the rest of my makeup today, I'm gonna be using the Hourglass Ghost palette. This was their 2019 holiday collection palette, and it's a really pretty palette. Hourglass comes out with a palette every Christmas, every holiday. So they actually have one out now, but this is their last year's, and it comes with a highlighter, 2 setting powders, a bronzer, and 2 blushes. So this is an awesome way to try out Hourglass products. I have tried one of their bronzers before, and then this is my first time trying any of their setting powders and their blushes, and they are absolutely stunning. The highlighter, I will say, I wasn't super impressed with. I don't know if it's like the pink tone in it, but I felt like it was kind of chalky a little bit, and I didn't really like the color. The thing about these shades in here, they are different. The only staples in their collection, I believe, are these setting powders. So this is their setting powder in Dim Light. This is their setting powder in Diffuse Light. So these are staples in their collection, and they are beautiful setting powders. I like to mix them both together and set my makeup with them. Or sometimes I will mix the Dim Light with the bronzer, and it gives a really nice glowy bronze shade. The bronzer and the blushes in this collection, I can't tell you if they have any similar to them. I'm sure they do, but the names of these are different, so you can't buy like a big one of these. But I do know that this is a great way to try out their blushes and bronzers. They're all the same formula, and the bronzer and the blushes and the setting powders in this palette I absolutely love. I think if you want to try out a bunch of different Hourglass products, this is a great way to do it. This is exactly what I decided to do because I wasn't sure if I wanted to go ahead and, you know, pay that big price tag for a product I wasn't sure if I would love. So because of that, I tried their palette first, and I will say I absolutely love these products. Like, I think they are so gorgeous. They give the most natural, beautiful glow to the skin. So I actually just made a big Hourglass order because right now they are having their 20% off sale for Black Friday. They do their Black Friday sale early because they don't like to deal with the shipping delays in November. So right now they're having a big 20% off sale. So I did place a big order with them. So watch out for that video because I'm totally gonna do a Hourglass haul video because I have been obsessed with their products. Just the packaging and everything, like the packaging and everything is so beautiful. And after trying this, I could not wait to get my hands on more products. So I'm super excited for that order to come in. I just placed that last night. So keep your eye out for that video and I will show you my first impressions on those products as well. So going in with the Hourglass Ghost palette, I don't believe you can get this anymore, but like I said, they come out with a new palette every holiday season. So they have one now available on their website and on Sephora. So if you guys are interested, you can totally go pick that one up. I don't think you could go wrong with Hourglass products. I think all of their palettes are beautiful. The only reason I'm not getting it this year is because I already got this one. And as you can see, I've used this a lot and I still have a ton of product left. So I thought I would just try products individually this year. Going into the bronzer, I'm actually gonna mix the dim light setting powder with the bronzer today. So I just tap my brush in both and just kind of swirl them back and forth. And then I'm just gonna go on the cheekbones and up the temple. And what I will say too is that products blend out really nicely on top of that Lancome foundation. I think it looks really pretty. I think it helps the product stand out really well. It just looks really nice. Every time I've used this foundation and layered products on top of it, I've been really impressed. And I was feeling like that foundation was a little light for me, but it's actually matching really well. And honestly, you can fix any foundation that's a little bit light with a bronzer. So I just make sure to blend my bronzer around like that 3 area and along my jawline. And then I do bring it down my neck a little bit if I need to match my foundation and kind of get it to blend in so it's not too light. So I'm gonna add a little bit of blush as well. This one over here, I haven't used as much. I don't really care for this one too much, I will say, but I do absolutely love this one here. It just gives such like a nice, beautiful, warm glow to the cheeks. Take a little bit of that. That's what it looks like on the brush. And then just focusing that on the apples of my cheeks, and it just brightens up the complexion so nicely. I also like to take my blush and kind of like blend it all across the nose. And when you blend your blush across the nose like that and just kind of connect it all and bring it up the temples a little bit, it just really gives it a more natural appearance. If you just pop blush right on the cheeks, it'll kind of just look like you just put blush like right there, you know what I mean? It'll stand out a little unnaturally, I feel like. So a big part of making your makeup look really natural is just making sure it's all really well blended together. And just when you think you have your makeup completely blended together, I like to go in and do a little extra blending because it just really helps those products melt into the skin. Like, you seriously cannot go wrong with Hourglass products. Like, they have the most beautiful glow. I don't know what it is, but every time I wear this palette, it just looks like my skin is so glowy and like beautiful. It just like has the light coming through. I'm gonna take this little e.l.f. brush. This is just kind of what I have on me right now, but I am gonna take this Diffuse the Light setting powder and just kind of set the areas I would normally set with this powder. So around the nose. So just the places where I get a little bit more oily. And this setting powder just gives you like the most beautiful natural glow airbrush look to the skin. That's the word I'm going for, is airbrush. All Hourglass products make you look so airbrushed. Like, it doesn't look like powder on the skin. It seriously looks like your pores are airbrushed, your skin is airbrushed. It just like adds a really nice touch to everything. For my eyeshadow today, I'm gonna be using the Nude Sticks Magnetic Luminous Eye Color. So this is in the shade Angel. It's just a really pretty, nice rose gold color. So I've been liking to take this mostly on the inner corner, up on the top eyelid a little bit. And then I just take my finger and I just blend it out a little bit. Just tapping really lightly so I don't pick up too much product. And then a little bit under the eyebrow. So that's it for the eyeshadow. Now we're gonna go ahead and add some mascara. And again, going in with my Lash Paradise mascara by L'Oreal. This is in the shade Black Brown. The really cool thing about those nude sticks too is they come with a little tin can that says nude sticks on it, and on the lid is a little mirror, so that's really cool. So I'm gonna use that to put my mascara on. And it's actually a really good mirror too. Like, you know, some makeup products don't come with a good mirror. This one's actually really good. So that's it for mascara. I went in with 2 coats of mascara. And then for lips, I'm gonna be using the L'Oreal Paris lipsticks. This is in the shade Jennifer's Nude 370. So it's their like celebrity collection of nudes. And this is JLo's Nude. And then just topping that off with a gloss. This is the Buxom lip gloss. This is in the shade Peach Daiquiri. I love these lip glosses because they give like a nice tingle, plumping feeling to the lips. Okay guys, so this is the final look. I think it turned out beautifully. I love the foundation. It's pretty much all I've been wearing since I got it. The Hourglass products, I cannot say enough about Hourglass products. I think they're so beautiful. I think they airbrush the skin. They give a beautiful highlighting effect. I did not even add any highlighter today because I did go in with my Glam Glow Illuminating Moisturizer, which I love. It gives such a nice like lit from within glow to the skin. And all of the Hourglass products have like a nice like highlight pearlescent kind of thing going on with them anyway. So whether you only apply the bronzer or whatever, without the highlighter, it still looks absolutely gorgeous. So again, this is with no highlighter on. This is just with the Glam Glow moisturizer, that illuminating concealer, and then the Hourglass products on top of that. So I honestly think you cannot go wrong with Hourglass products. Before I even purchased Hourglass products, just seeing them on other YouTube channels and just seeing the packaging, I was already obsessed with them. And then when I got my first palette, I fell in love. So I cannot wait to get my order from Hourglass. I'm really looking forward to doing a video with those. I will definitely do a video showing you my first impressions on the new products that I got. But yeah, I would highly recommend picking up a holiday palette from Hourglass if you haven't tried any of their products. it is such a great way to try them. And as far as the Lancome foundation, like I said, I don't really care for the smell of it, but I do love the finish of it. I think it's a really nice, natural, hydrating tint to the skin. I am all about products that are natural. I'm all about skin tints and CC creams, all of that stuff that helps give the skin a nice natural appearance. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye.